you get into God's sanctuary, you're going to understand the hand of the wicked.
My God.
You're going to know their hand. You're going to see, and you're going to see that the suffering that you are going through is just for a season.
That's right.
Praise the Lord. Now we see through the Spirit.
And because you start to discern through the Spirit, use the spiritual eyes, and you start to look. And when even though you have hardship here, but the spiritual eyes show you beyond the hardship. And when you look beyond the hardship, you see glory, you see blessing, you see joy, you see peace, you see happiness. You see the hand of the wicked. Because there is a joy beyond the suffering.
That's right.
Moses said, I'd rather to suffer the affliction with the people of God than to endure the pleasures of this world, which is but for a season.
My God.
It looks nice, it looks good, it looks sweet.
Feels good.
But it feels good. But it's just for a season. But real blessing is eternal. So after you have been through this suffering and you step into the other side, then you start to walk in the blessing. You start to sleep in the blessing. He said there will be no more night there.
That's right.
No more suffering, no more pain. Because there will be joy beyond compare.
That's right. Amen.
Ready.
My goodness.
Verse 18 says, surely thou didst set them in slippery places. Thou castest them down into destruction. So all along, when he was on the outside, when he was outside of God, he didn't see that they were in slippery places. Because he was in the flesh. And the flesh can't see beyond the flesh.
That's right.
But when he gets into God and God start to reveal the hidden things, and he start to see that is where they were in slippery places. So you see, every move they move, they're sliding. So instead of going up, they're sliding. Thou castest them down into destruction. Or are they brought into desolation as in a moment? They are utterly consumed with terrors. You see, it's big now. And they see everything nice now. But in a flash, in a moment, one fire,
that's it.
And the building is down.
That's it.
They drive on the road and a madman, bam!
Your car.
In the car. The car is done. In a flash, all the luxury that you see is down, brought into desolation. And in a moment, and you see when those things happen to the rich man, they have headache. They have pain. They lose weight. They can't be at ease. Because the glory gone.
My God.
But you see, because you, the believers, don't set your affection on these things. You recognize that that's just a vehicle or just something to help you move along.
That's right.
So God led it to you for a purpose, for a time.
That's right.
So if God chooses to take it back, it is His.
That's right. The word is the Lord.
The word is the Lord. And the fullness thereof. The world and they that dwell therein. So when God take it back, He was only lending it to us. And because we recognize that, we said the Lord give it, and the Lord take it. Blessed is the man that trusts in Him. So this is how it is. As a dream when one awaketh, so, O Lord, when thou awakest, thou shalt despise their image. Thus my heart was grieved, and I was pricked in my reins. And he started to look and say, look how foolish was I. I was ignorant. I was terrible. I was like a beast before thee. all these things that I was saying about you, Jesus, about you, Lord. Please forgive me because I didn't understand. I didn't know. I didn't recognize. This is what he was now confessing himself.
That's right.
Yes. Right, because he had stepped out of the presence of God.
Yes.
And anytime you step out of God's presence, expect anything.
That's right.
Anybody step out of God's presence, don't be surprised what they do.
Yes.
This is true.
Expect anything from them because they are no longer in God's presence.
That's right.
When they are in God's presence, they are protected.
That's right.
They are covered.
Yes.
They are controlled. But outside of His presence, you say anything, you do anything. So here the servant of God starts to see how foolish he was. But you see one good thing about this servant of God, and this is why God was with him or is with him, because he had a true heart.
Yes.
He is not afraid to say, I'm sorry when he found out his fault.
Yes.
And he is not putting the blame on nobody.
That's right.
We would say, it's pastor caused me to go out there.
Right. What he said.
It's because of what pastor said.
Right.
Why I'm not coming back to church.
Right.
It's because of what the sister do. Why I'm not coming back to church. It's because of how they look at me.
Yeah.
Why I'm not coming back to church. You put the blame on everybody and anything.
That's it.
Except taking the blame for yourself.
That's it.
And this is what the Word of God wants to point to us, that nobody should blame something else or someone else. We ought to be blamed when we stepped out of the presence of God. Because it said, any man, when you are led away by the lust, by your own lust, this is what, when lust is conceived,
that's right.
then sin.
And then sin death.
And after sin comes death. So nobody to blame nobody. If I step out, that's what I want to do long time.
That's right. It's in your heart.
It's in the heart.
Yes.
So it's just that it grow and now it germinates and it brings forth the fruit.
That's right.
Nevertheless, I am continually with thee.
That's right.
Thou hast holden me by my right hand. Even though I was so foolish, you never leave me. You're always there with me. Because this man have a clean heart, a true heart. So even though I was foolish in my behavior, because of the true heart that I have, Jesus never leave me.
Never.
God never leave me.
Never.
He holdeth me with his hand.
Yes. My God.
So therefore this is why I did not slip.
Yes.
I almost.
Right. Almost.
Almost.
But didn't.
But I didn't, because what? He holds me up with his hand.
Yes.
It's what in one of his writings, he said he give his angels charge over thee to keep thee, lest you dash your foot against a stone.
Yes.
So he dashed his foot against a stone, but because the angel of the Lord was encamping around, the angel hold him up.
That's right. Didn't fall.
He didn't fall.
Yes.
Said, thou shalt guide me with thy counsel.
Yes.
And afterward receive me to glory. Then now he start to give God some glory.
Yes.
He start to give him some thanks. He start to say thank you for what you have done. He said, whom have I in heaven but thee?
Who?
Who? I thought that everything on this earth was good.
Yes.
But now I recognize, because I'm now in your presence.
Yes.
I recognize that everything good is in you.
Yes. That's it.
He said, who have I in heaven but thee?
Yes.
And there is none upon the earth
That's it.
that I desire beside thee.
None.
So I no longer desire the riches of this world.